3, 2,
We need some hype music.
1. No bullshit.
We're back, baby.
What's going on? I'm Ty.
I'm Rye.
I'm Ed.
And this is No Bullshit. Episode 9. Is it episode 9? That is, yeah. 9.
It's 9.
Fucking, yeah, we talked about Nazis last episode. We should have talked about them today, because 9.
Word.
Yeah.
Fuck Hitler, man.
Got the Eclipse going on today. Shit's wild.
No,
believe
It's
today's
really
the
not
day.
that wild.
It's fucking crazy. Did you look outside today?
Yeah, I've seen
Did
a
you
whole
look
lot
at the
of
sun?
nothing. Whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, that's all I saw was the sun. Nothing blocked it. I was thinking 75%. I was like, you know what? That's gotta be a good amount. That's like 3/4 of a pizza. That's a lot. You know, when you think about it in that sense. And I'm like, it's gotta look at least like dusk, you know. And it kind of just looked like we were gonna get a bad thunderstorm. It's nothing I haven't seen before, and I was really disappointed. Here I am I'm at work watching the news and seeing all these solar eclipses and these completely black places. I'm like, wow, we suck.
Yo, if I would have known how hyped those glasses were, if I would have known how hyped those glasses were, I would have bought a pair, but I didn't at all. It's pretty cool. It completely blocks out the sun in its entirety, so you can just see the moon. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Am I making you uncomfortable?
No, not at all, man. But, yeah, I wasn't paying those shit. Fuck that. Everyone called my job looking for them. It was nah.
I saw them at 7-Eleven, but
I heard the same
I wouldn't trust that. I don't really trust much from 7-Eleven.
Nah, if it says it's verified on it, then you're
It's
good.
verified.
If
It's
it's
automatically
not
good.
and you get blind from it, then you just,
Fuck,
sue
you
them,
agree?
and then,
Yeah, but I don't want to risk being blind.
Well, then you
Man,
go on
shut the
living.
fuck
Like,
up,
yeah,
man.
like, don't complain
Then
then.
don't look at the sun. What do you want me to tell you, kid? Jeez.
Word.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Word.
That came off really mean. How you doing, though? I haven't seen you since last podcast. You doing good?
I've been doing great. My week's been jam-packed. You know, I got into an accident the other day. That was great, you know.
Yeah, they got called a pussy, if I'm not mistaken.
I did.
You got into an accident, really?
No.
Oh.
But I did get called a pussy, yeah. Or
Yeah, your job, right?
Or a
That's
bendejo.
right.
Bendejo.
I saw that video when you sent it to me, bro. Fucking the chick on the stage called you a bendejo.
No, that's what one of the guys that I work with, that was his interpretation, because he's Spanish. Then I asked that Spanish girl, because it's really hard to hear on the recording. She said that it sounded like the singer told me that I had nothing better to do with myself than stand at the stage and film her. I was like, well, damn. I was like,
Whoa,
You
shit.
should be flattered that you're like, recording her performance. Like, this is good. I want to watch this later. You know what I'm saying? And she's all pissed about it.
yeah, well, she's
Probably because you're white at a Latin festival.
and the racism comes in, so
All right. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, or she just
Was
didn't
that
like the way.
racist?
She
I
just
don't
didn't
know.
like the way you were standing.
She obviously
maybe. I don't
was
know.
a racist herself then, looking at the only white person there. Was like, yeah, get the hell out of here. What are you doing, film?
No, there was another white person there.
Bendejo.
There was another white person there. She was singing to him and flirting with. He was old too,
You're not her type. You're too young.
or fat. One of the two. The other dude wasn't
You're
fat,
not like that fat.
bro.
Yo, girls would love that. Look at that stomach. You
Look
see
at
that
look at
stomach
this.
hair?
Look
He's
at
a
this.
man.
Good thing we're not on YouTube, because this is an image. All right, this might be censored because it's X-rated right here.
Yeah, those fucking nipples are looking some type of way right now. That's crazy, dude.
I feel bad for Ryan.
It's cousinly love. That's it. That's
Nah,
all.
I'm just letting them know it's good. Like, yo, you can still get a chick like that. Girls
Yeah.
like the fact that you're a bear. They
I
like
am.
that.
That's what I
Can
said.
you get a beard or no?
Well,
You get a beard.
I can easily grow a beard. I got to shave for work. Normally I shave depends on how lazy I am. Usually either once a day or once every other day. Mine grows in quick. You would
Wish
think
I
I'm
could grow
Italian
a
with how freaking hairy I am.
Oh, with the racism.
Yeah.
No, you just know Italians are naturally hairy.
Yeah, this guy's just a racist. But yo, did you guys even
Plain
see the
and safe.
Eclipse though with your phone?
No, I see nothing.
I tried doing it before with my phone, dude, and the
I
clouds
seen
were in the
people-
way, and I don't really have a lot of patience, so I just walked away from it. I was like,
I didn't
whatever.
care.
Honestly, I got a little bit excited because
You hyped it up. Don't let
I
him
did.
lie.
I was driving to pick up
You
Ryan.
hyped this up like 3 podcasts ago. You're like, yo, that eclipse is coming, guys.
Okay, well, this was big.
Run it back.
Again, I'm going to retract to what I said when I thought 75% of the sun being blocked. I'm like, it's going to be pretty dark. Like,
No.
all right, but I was on my way to get running, and like I saw it getting darker out. I was like, "Oh damn! I still got like 25 minutes. This moon's gonna cover this sun." Picked up Ryan. I felt like it was just about to rain. That's kind of what it looked like. It was very, very disappointing.
He just hyped it up, and he had no idea that it was going to be this ass.
Well, so right now I'm looking forward to 2079 when
Yep.
the next solar eclipse is going to happen in Jersey, and I think that time we get a total solar
Yeah, and I won't
solar
be here.
eclipse.
Hopefully, I'm not in Jersey.
I'll be 86. I'll be pushing
I
it.
be in Cali.
I'll be kicking it.
Alright.
Yo, your boy Eddie never gonna die.
Or like
Eternal.
Yeah,
like
watch
Mars or some
watch
shit?
tomorrow. I won't be here no more. So just
Yeah, you said it, not me.
It
Yeah.
happens, you know. Accidents happen.
It was your time.
That's why they call them accidents, yo. Like car accidents. It's crazy. That's why I really want to get a dash camera. I don't trust a lot of people in this state. And it's like now since I got a new car, like my car's pretty nice. Like I don't really want to get it even like dented. And now I'm worried that some douchebag's gonna come driving. Like I almost got into an accident the other day when my friend came down from out of state. I was hanging out with him, and you know where those apartments are by Keyport, like by the cemetery.
I think that's
Green
Union
Grove?
Beach. Yeah,
Green
that's Union
Grove?
Beach. I think.
No, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's
Beach.
when you're going to Keyport, but you know you can say whatever.
Yeah.
There's an apartment complex on the other side of the cemetery.
Yeah.
I think that's Union Beach.
Well, you're wrong. 'Cause
Yeah.
my friend says he lives in Keyport.
Pretty sure it's
so.
considered a keyboard.
Okay, well look at where I live, and technically it's the address says Keensburg, but I really live in Hazlitt.
Well, you see, now I feel like you're just doing that because you don't want to have the Kingsbury name.
No, bro, that's not why I'm
Sounds
doing
exactly
it. That's
like
not
a lot
at
of
all.
people-
Like, because
A
the
lot of people do that though. They're like,
Hazlitt police
I'm in-
patrol my area,
I'm
not the
in-
Keensburg police.
I'm in West Kingsburg, so you know I'm really considered Hazlitt, but I live in West. Nah,
Yo, this kid lives in Keyport. It's the Green Grove apartments.
yeah, I think if I'm thinking of the right
And when
place.
I think I was leaving there. I was leaving there because this kid was just hauling ass coming in. Yo, he obviously like just got his fucking license, and he came in so hot that like he didn't cut the car quick enough. So like I was on the right side of leaving, going out to the main road, and he was coming in like blocking
coming in hot?
both exits. Yeah, because he's trying to turn, he couldn't do it fast enough because he didn't see me or something, and he's like freaking out, yo. His eyes are open. He's shaking the girls next to him and shit. And I'm just like, damn, bro, this kid's like wild right now. He either took too much fucking acid, or he's either like
Bugged.
16 and he's not supposed to be driving right now. But regardless, I didn't get hit. But in moments like that, that's when I was like, yo, I really need a deep dash cam because God forbid he did hit me. That was not my fault. That was completely his. And it's like, you know, I'm sure like you could figure it out because I know cops, when I got into an accident one time,
They
with
could
my other
investigate
buddy,
it.
They look at the marks in the street and they're like, well, yeah, he was going this fast, and it's wild that they can do that. But that's why math's a thing, and it's fucking crazy. But
It's math. Yeah.
I think it's math. Yeah, they just like measure it and shit, and they're like, yeah.
Well, a
with the
lot of they
measurements
look
here.
for skid marks too.
Well,
See,
yeah, that's what I mean.
that's
Yeah,
what
the
it
skid
is.
marks.
My bad.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck was I saying? But yeah, no, I was in an
Skid
accident,
marks,
and
that's
then,
what
you
the
know,
last
they
thing I heard.
investigated. But it's always good to have a dash cam, because if you just got that evidence to show, it wasn't my fault. I hit my brakes, and he was still coming at me. It was like,
It's good for your insurance too.
great for your insurance.
I almost hit a guy the other day. I was driving home, and it was dusk. Kind of looked. Nope, wasn't even. Can't even say it was like the Eclipse. Still was darker than that. Anywho's, so I was driving and I was leaving that Palumbo's lot, and I was making a left to go towards middle, and this Asian dude was walking across the crosswalk, and I guess the way that the frame of my car was, the siding of it, I didn't see him, bro. Guy, I was this close. I was this close to hitting him. He just started running, and he started looking at me and yelling at me and ching chong. And I'm like, "Where, bro?"
Chang Chong.
Ching-chong.
Cheech and Chong. And
Damn.
So that was scary, because if I ever hit somebody, I don't know how I'd live with myself.
you ever look at like the dark side of Facebook?
I didn't know the way.
Yeah, no.
You ever look at the
I
dark
just saw this video today
Yo,
of this dude, I guess he was driving a motorcycle, bro, and you just see his head on one side of the street, and then all these fucking internal body parts on the other side of the street, and his legs over there, and it's like, holy fuck, how fast were you driving, bro? People are animals, like they don't care.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why it's like that's exactly why they call it like an accident, dude. You were doing everything you had to do to survive your fucking trip to the fucking convenience store. This guy was just coming in hot on some PCP and didn't know what was
I really
left and right.
feel. I thought Facebook had a censor with stuff. I thought they censored some of the stuff on there.
Well, sometimes the videos will get removed. I'm actually just in this group called the Savage Society. Shout out to the Savage Society on Facebook.
Here we go with the shout-outs.
Well, you better join the group if you want to see some funny ass shit.
So you guys gotta hold on because my boss is calling me.
Oh.
Just keep talking.
No,
Hello?
see you in the background. This guy.
What's up?
Taking
Nothing much, man. Just chilling,
What?
sucking a duck. What about you?
I'm on a podcast right now. What do you need? Always.
Yeah. You know what? You're a real big bitch, and you gotta get rid of it.
Boy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I don't
bud.
even know, honestly.
Well, yeah, we gotta replace you, so you gotta
Well, 'cause I
find
have to
someone
look
else.
at the phone.
Yo, look at your goddamn phone. You're already on it. Don't
Yeah.
snap at me, boy.
Who the fuck you think this is? This is Gary.
They're hidden.
Oh.
Hidden gems, like Waldo.
Can you find it?
We're really sorry, podcast
I
peeps.
honestly couldn't even tell you.
Because he doesn't know.
But
But let me tell you
if
this.
it's still like that on Wednesday or Thursday, I'll come and help you out.
You can't. You got plans.
Yeah.
Yo, we're doing drugs together.
Alright.
What do you mean?
Pass the cocaine.
Hey, pass that.
What are you doing, guy?
They did get done late, but it wasn't a problem at all.
No, it was.
No, there was that.
Apparently
He
it
was just mad because it was
Yeah,
dark
I'm
out and
pissed.
people were going in and out. But
Oh,
The
shit.
solar eclipse. That's why it was
yeah,
dark.
there was zero problems.
The whole
No,
solar
there was
eclipse
plenty
thing,
of problems.
it just didn't work out for me that well.
Yeah, if there was, I would have told you.
Yep.
So, all right.
Well, you don't gotta give him sass, bro.
Yeah, right.
It's easier if I listen.
That's so funny.
Yeah, oh my god, that was a knee slapper.
All right, Jack. Let's see.
Oh, he's getting
Alright.
fired.
Fucking Gary.
I'm sure he can help you out with it.
I would hope so.
All right, bye.
I'm
You
busy
fucking
that day.
dumbass pussy.
Fucking
Alright, yeah.
Gary.
So now that I'm fired, thanks guys. So yeah, now that I'm unemployed, that's all.
Word, yeah. I mean, you can do the podcast as a full time.
Yeah,
you
full-time
can do
gig.
it every night now, and we'll get up to 1,000 episodes. We'll be like Joe Rogan, and then Joey
Shout
Diaz
out to
will come
Joe
on.
Rogan.
What the
The
fuck?
fuck was that, bro? All right.
Whoa.
Nah, I think it'd be good, yo, because you're off, dude. He shouldn't be calling you anyway. That
No, I'm just
fucking
playing.
cunt.
He called me because he lost all his contacts in his phone. Wanted to know how to restore
But he
them.
saved yours? Fucking
Nah.
freak, dude. That means he's
I think he
jerking
just
off
knows
your
my number
pictures.
by heart.
No.
Oh, he knows it by heart?
Oh, what's going on
That
over
means you
there?
guys fucking touch dicks.
Total eclipse of the heart. Speaking of eclipses,
Yeah. Ha.
Yeah, I don't think the next eclipse is till
2024.
Okay, way to just steal my thunder. That's exactly what I was going to say. I was actually going to say that the next clip
yeah?
isn't until 24, but I feel like, that's what we're going to be calling it then. Excuse me.
Well, yeah, right.
Yeah, no, it's going to be the 20s again. That's why I'm making jazz rap, because it's coming back. Jazz is coming back.
Now, here's what I wonder.
That's soul.
So you know
Need
how,
it.
so you know
It's
how
coming
like
back.
1933 or 1945 they would date it, like to shorten it up they would just put 45.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if we're gonna be required to put the 20
No.
in front of it.
No.
Well, how would you know where the dots?
It's another century, dude. What do you mean? You got paperwork from 100 years ago. You're just already a fucking asshole. Throw that in the trash. Those guys are dead.
I don't know. I can't.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, I guess, like, if you're at
Those guys are
school, you know how we do, like, 06 and shit when it was 2006? I guess now it would be like, I don't know. I guess you just put 26 inside if it was 2026.
That's what it is.
You're okay. Yeah, you're fine. You're not going to get into trouble. You're not going to get suspended for fucking doing something like that. Just relax. You're good. You're all right.
Well, no, I mean, I ain't worried.
It sounds a little bit. It sounds like you are a little bit.
What I am worried about, going back to this eclipse,
Oh my god.
I got a
Just
question.
looking into the sun. I already did
No,
that.
I
hard
got
out
a
for
question
this
for you
eclipse
guys.
and it just
Okay,
didn't
so-
deliver.
So now, there's obviously where we are, which would be America, and then on the other side of the world is nighttime. Am I not right? You know
What
how
are you, a flat earther?
you just got to listen to me here. I'm going to try to get this. I'm going to try to make this as clear as possible.
I believe in flat
So, the sun's facing us. That's why it's daytime. Now the other side of the earth is dark, correct? Now the moon should be on that side of the earth, but it's on our side of the earth, so they don't have a moon. So how freaking dark is it over where they are?
Holy shit, this is evidence right here because that means they probably do have a moon over there because there's never been one day in my life I didn't see a moon in the sky.
That's what I'm saying.
That's weird. Nah, I don't know. It's flat Earth, dude. That's why. Because the fucking... It's happening.
It's not. There's no.
Yo, I was actually watching those live videos on Facebook where they show the eclipse because I was like, I want to see what it looks like with the glasses on, and it looks pretty cool. But people in the comments were like, "This is it. The end of the earth is coming. It's the revelation or something." I'm like,
Revelation. Right?
Revelations. Right.
Bro, I put up a Facebook post about that a while back because once this started happening, I was like, "Here comes all you people predicting the end of the world, this, that, and the third." And like, don't get me wrong. The book of Revelation does tell you how the world's going to end, but it's like we had hundreds of eclipses and nothing ever happened. So that it kind of annoys me how you just have these groups.
Got the Reverend here spitting facts.
No, like it annoys me because these groups twist it and they just try to make everything the end of the world just to get a... You know why it annoys me? Because it's a money-making scheme. Because they'll go on there and
everything's a money.
they'll tell you that it's going to be the end of the earth, but then they still say, donate to us. So, you know, well, what am I donating to you for if the earth's going to
No,
end?
not even that. It's just it's a money-making scheme for like stores. Like, yo, I gotta go buy all this bread and milk.
Yeah, it's
and
just
shit.
a
Like, I
it's
gotta
just a
fucking
big
bundle
money,
up
and that's
on
what
this.
annoys me.
And yeah, dude, that's why it's funny too because people really do believe that, especially when it gets hyped up. Yo, it was funny. Remember when the
Harold camping?
What the fuck did you say? I was not gonna say that. 12/21/2012.
That was Harold camping.
Harold camping?
Oh no, he was May 21st, 2012.
I'm not talking about Harold going camping with his boys. I'm talking about the end of the earth in 2012. Remember that like people
they made the
really-
movie off of it.
Yo, for years they were talking about that. Yo, for years.
Guess
So
what? We're
people
still
were
going.
really
We
like-
might have dumbed down as a society,
Honestly,
though.
from what I heard about different universes, we might have shot over from another universe once the world ended. We didn't experience it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm making shit up. But that probably someone could make that into a conspiracy and talk about it.
See, what annoys me?
What annoys you now?
What annoys me is you get all these religious groups trying to constantly predict the end of the world. Always giving a date. Always saying
doing
this
something.
date. Always
Goddamn
this.
Mayans.
And then all
What the fuck
and the
do
reason
they
why
think
it
they are?
annoys me is because they miss the most obvious line in the Bible that says
It's the most obvious.
only God knows when it's going to end. Not Jesus, not the angels, nobody but God. So then how are you going to tell me you know what date it is? That's why I don't believe it.
Want to know when I think the world's gonna end?
Jesus.
Once like all this technology consumes us, and it's like, yo, because I mean, if we already got robots talking in other languages to each other, like it makes you think, like, yo, that's like actually gonna happen. We're gonna have robotic things
Yeah,
on
but
the streets.
you really, don't tell me you're one of those people who believe robots are going to take over the world.
Yo,
It might happen.
Yo, it honestly can. Yo, like, yo, you can hack something, and yo, if you like, you know, like that's the scary thing about technology. Like, you could actually just fucking
It's making
hijack
us more
it. You
lazy.
can go on to it. Yo, people are probably like on your computer right now that you don't even know about, and they're just like looking at all your shit. I think about that all the time. I'm like,
Let
holy
'em.
shit, because I remember one day I was like scrolling on the internet, and I was like looking at this one page, and I got up to go get a coffee, and I came back, and the page was all the way down somewhere, and I was like, holy shit, someone's on my computer.
I caught you. That's
So then I just
it.
put gay porn on for an hour and fucking walked away.
Oh
went
yeah, so
outside.
that'll do the trick.
Yeah.
It'll scare them.
Yeah, they'll be like, whoa.
I'll be like, whoa, I'm not into that. Unless they are.
Yeah, I was
And then
going to
they
say, what if
fucking-
he's a gay hacker?
I don't
Maybe.
know.
Maybe he is.
I don't know.
Okay, so speaking of hacking, and because I want to see you guys, this is a question more towards you, Ty, maybe Ryan, depending on how much you know about it. What do you think of?
Beer me?
What do you think of Anonymous?
Sadness.
Anonymous? Yeah, that's
Sadness.
like so crazy. Because who is that? Like that could be
Nobody.
That could be
I
anyone.
heard it's a
Game
group.
of Thrones reference. Face of it. Faceless assassins.
It's just like, yeah, it must be a group, and
I
they're
heard
called
it's a group,
anonymous,
and
and
it's
it's just like some secret group that exists. But like anyone could be anonymous. It's fucking anonymous.
what you just said right there.
What?
Ba-chow.
But yeah, no, anonymous is they're crazy, but I don't feel like they know what they're talking about. They're always like, oh, this is gonna happen, and then it doesn't fucking happen, and it's like, what? You're
I don't
ridiculous.
even pay attention to them. I just know they don't give a fuck. They're just out there saying whatever they want to say. Okay.
Yeah, they're
Like
just
you should
kinda-
be able to do this in this country, honestly. You have the freedom of speech.
They're like creepy looking too when they come in. Like looks like, oh, you know, something.
Their videos
like
are dope.
attention people.
Yeah, but bro,
that's why
what
people
get-
fucking watch it. 'Cause
What
they're
gets
like, what
me
are they gonna
about
say?
them is these guys can hack anything. Remember there was that one thing they hacked a national channel one time, And the whole FCC had to do like a whole security readjustment. It was in the middle of a primetime show, and they just came on the screen and hacked it.
Really? What show was that?
I don't know. Look it up on YouTube.
They out here doing it, so I mean, I wouldn't doubt it.
But how smart do you have to be? How knowledgeable to be able to like hack someone? I think that's absolutely awesome.
Well, when you have a group of people fighting for the same cause, you know, why not?
Hey, who said that Joey Diaz would rather have 3 people behind him that are like his boys that he could lean back on and they could take over the whole world rather than like a whole bunch of fake people behind him?
Yeah.
It's like when you have that group that you can lean on, it really does
Yeah,
become
when you have that
like,
group of people you can trust, and you know that they're always going to do the best interest for the interest for
Because
the
you
team.
got all these fucking people that you can like talk to and hit up, but they're always just not like there 100%. They're just like, oh yeah, I'll hang out with you when I fucking want to hang out and shit like that. And it's like, fuck you, dude. You know, you're a piece of shit. Then why am I even hanging out with this guy?
they all come and they all go.
They all do, bro. I've had so many friends over the past like 10 years. And it's like some people I can't even really contact anymore because they just don't fucking like me. And it's like, I'm sorry, dude. Like, you know, I wish I can be friends with everyone. Like, I really wish that I could be. But it sucks when you're like beefing with someone because you don't want to be like, you know, my bad. Because they'll just be like, yeah, you're a fucking bitch still. And then you just look like a fucking asshole. And then you're just like,
yeah, I mean, there's no reason why we couldn't be, but these people are just so arrogant and
people are very arrogant.
power hungry, I guess you could say. Like, I gotta feel like I'm the best in the room at all times.
A lot of
you
people.
shouldn't
I don't
feel
even
like that.
talk to people like that. That think that they're so fucking.
I even
cool
feel
and
just like a
shit.
lot of the times when you meet another person, they always kind of pump themselves up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like create a different image, like a I'm better than you kind of image.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's
I
all
met
fine
a
and
lot
dandy
of
if you
people,
actually are better than me and you're
Nah,
making
no,
more
I don't
money
fuck
and
with
you're
you all
doing
the
some
time.
crazy shit and, you know.
I'm not gonna lie. One way I measure a guy when I meet him, flat out, is by the grip of his handshake. If he just goes, then I know. Okay, like that kind of gives me a judge on the person. But if you got a
by the way
nice
they
firm,
shake your
Yeah,
hand,
well, I
really?
mean,
if you got a nice firm handshake, they even say that for job interviews. When you go in, a handshake actually picks up on. You could pick up a lot of the
I
person
don't
on
know
a
how I
handshake.
feel about that.
Because if you're think about it, if you
handshake right now.
yeah, so you got a firm handshake. But like now come here, shake my hand now. You just met me and I go like this.
All right.
Like, see, it's kind of like
What the fuck was
you
that?
see what, but
That was
bro,
like you guys
that
really
is-
just touch your fingers.
I'm not kidding. I've met. Watch, come here, just like this. See, I met for you, yeah, but feel mine.
Yeah, but then there's
Like,
people
see,
that
I'm
go
saying
out
like
hours
you know, you
slap
could kind of
chop
just be like,
Slap
you want that
chop.
nice firm handshake, but not too hard, because then you just seem like a douche.
Yo, there's this one guy from one of these teachers from my old school, and when he gripped your hand, man, you couldn't move. You couldn't grip him back. Like, I'm like, how the hell are you judging my hand?
Yo, there was a guy like that in my school.
Whoa.
yo.
See, that's what. Yeah.
Shout out to Mr. G, bro. He would
Mr.
like
G, that's
fucking hurt your hand, yo. He would be like, he'd squeeze it, and it's like, brother, all right, what are you doing? I'm fucking like 14, all right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're fucking like 61. Knock it off. But it's all right.
But no, they say, you know, it's like job interviews. When you go in, if you have a male
Well, I mean-
interviewer, you know, give a firm handshake. It just shows a lot about your character.
What do you do with a female?
Then you kind of do a gentle one.
Gentle one, yeah. You
Well,
wouldn't
I
fucking
wouldn't-
squeeze that shit.
nah,
I'd
see,
be like,
that's-
bitch, hire me.
I mean, I'm still doing like I would do a female firm. You know, just a little bit of a firm.
Or would you grab their hand and kiss it like it's like
No,
My
no,
lady.
51?
she ain't no royalty.
Yeah, she is. She is. You fucking your paycheck. She's some type of shit. She's giving you royalties.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh man.
But I don't know. I feel like a lot of people say like your first impression of someone is base it off that, but I mean that's not true.
It is, yo. And for a really long time, I was always kind of like this shy guy. I would always be like, damn, dude. Like I don't really show my full personality, but like.
Yeah, you used to.
It's like, oh, you got to, bro. You got to just be your fucking self because if they're not going to not like you, bro. You just be who you
Well,
are. And
I'm
if
not-
they don't like you, then don't fucking see them
That's
ever
it.
again. Like, who gives a shit, dude? And it's just, that's how it goes. Because if you show up to a place and you're like, oh, yeah, and you're not being yourself and you're all shy or something, it's just like, nah,
Yeah,
dude,
but
no,
what
like,
happens if
like,
you're like,
you
you're-
just look like a fucking asshole?
But you're going through some shit at that point. You say you meet the wrong person at the wrong time.
Oh, well, that's a different story. Like, if you're going
How's
through
that
something
different
and you're,
story?
like, upset.
But how did
or-
they know that I'm going through something?
Well, fuck them, they don't have to
their
know.
first impression of me is now.
I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
just
don't be
the
shy
dude.
when you
Oh,
meet
yeah, no,
people. Don't
absolutely
be
not.
like, you know, oh, I don't want them to judge me.
But you can't be
because
100% when
people are gonna judge you no
every
matter
point
what.
of the
They're
day.
gonna judge you if you're fucking sitting there not
Oh,
saying
no, I
anything.
agree with what you're saying.
You're like, what are
Everyone's got something to
Oh.
say about someone. I agree with you, but if you're
I keep burping today. I don't know what my deal is. I wish we had like a burp counter.
why?
I probably got like 72 right now.
It's not that many, probably like 10, but
Yeah, it's only been 24
Double-
minutes, so
double digits. So
That's it. Wow, time is moving slow.
time's moving.
That's
Why,
what
you not
happens.
having fun?
Yeah, I'm
Of course
having
I
a good
am.
time.
I'm just saying it's moving slow.
Time goes
Damn.
fast when you're having fun. I thought it was 9 minutes still. You
Yeah,
piece of shit.
where'd you fucking...
I see. There's no reason to drop bombs like that. No reason.
That's all we do is drop bombs and
I
hits.
wish I could
Bombs
still
and
drop
hits.
bombs. I can drop bombs if I want to.
No, it's alright.
alright.
There was something you was doing a little bit too much. It's okay. Hyping everything up because you're a hyper-upper. You're like...
What's going on, Ned? You look pretty curious over there. What do you want to say?
Just stretching my muscles.
Oh, that's what you're
Yeah.
doing?
Got my muscles from Brussels.
Yeah.
You look fucking weird. Alright, but that's alright. Now you look normal. So anyway, back to some weird shit.
Like the
Some
Eclipse
weird shit.
and it being messed up.
Dude, he's just...
Um,
I told you he had a
I'm
hard on
so
for the
mad, bro. I was pumping it
I swear,
up.
if you go look, listen to like
Nah, if you
episode
look-
like
if-
6 or 7, it's him up. Yo, that eclipse is coming next month.
If you look at the map, it
Eclipse.
shows that it's gonna miss us. But I think at one point it's gonna happen. Actually, no, I don't think it is. I think it was from.
I
from
told
10
you.
to 3.
2079.
Whoa.
He's right, dude. He's upset. They hyped him up, and he wasn't ready for
No,
it.
just eat your veggies.
Yeah, dude, just
You'll
chill
be
out.
alive.
I
This is
actually, speaking of my veggies, I've lost 10 pounds.
good. Congratulations.
Bam! My goal is 50, so let's
Go
start
for it,
that
man.
counter too. Ed's
What are
50th
you-
weight loss goal.
What are you dieting?
Yeah.
Fuck
I gotta
that.
get into that, dude, because you know
Dude,
what's
No,
so funny?
honestly, I'm not really dieting. I'm
Bro,
just
fuck
not.
that shit.
I'm really just not eating carbs.
Bro, my whole life I've had like this high metabolism. I did wrestling my freshman year, yo. Everyone in that group would be like, "Oh my God, I can't go home. I can't eat. I can't do anything today." There'd be kids that are starving themselves, spitting in the water bottles because that makes you lose weight if you spit into a fucking water bottle, bro. I was going home after wrestling practice, eating fucking baked ziti. This big chicken dinner. My dad would make steak and ribs, and I'm like, "Holy goddamn motherfucker!" I go into wrestling the next day. I lost 10 pounds.
Yeah.
It was all water weight with me, bro. I probably got all this water weight on me now. I got to fucking running out of my body. And
Bro,
Yeah,
flat out,
just
all I'm doing is
because
not-
after
Runs in water, drink water.
because it's funny because yo, after high school, once I graduated, right, like you're not told to go run around in gym class anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like it's kind of on you. So now I understand why gym class is very important in school. Like, no, I really do. Like when you're a little kid, you're like, why the fuck do I need to come and do this? And you know, all right, maybe I get it to be fit, but it's like, you know, who gives a fuck? I'm gonna go out and run around anyway, play football later. But it's like, nah, like not a lot of people do that shit. Like as of right now, like who the hell am I gonna play football with? I'm 20 years old. You wanna play football?
Dude, I would love to have a football game.
Or let's go fucking talk to some middle schoolers. We'll
No,
fuck 'em
bro,
up.
us three. One of us will just be the designated quarterback.
What?
Wanna play on concrete?
Dude, absolute. Dude, I'm down.
Tackle?
Like, you just got me pumped. I think we should do it today after the podcast.
No pads.
No.
No bets.
Or no, you know what I'm really in the mood to play, honestly? Like,
Horseshoes?
wiffle
I wanted
ball
to
or
play
baseball or
horseshoes.
just
Wiffle
something.
ball,
Like, I
wiffle
love
ball. Baseball. I cannot hit the ball.
Wiffle ball we
Wiffle
could play
ball.
amongst us three. You could
I
do
could
that at
cry.
wiffle
I
ball.
have so many fun memories playing wiffle
Oh,
ball.
dude, I love
like, yo,
wiffle
it's
ball,
just so easy, dude. You just
Fuck
get a
that.
wiffle ball bat and a wiffle ball.
And it costs like $5.
And you don't need a glove. You're just like, yo, let's go to the park. Let's play. I remember we were playing at Lake Acadia before they made those tennis courts there. Bro, and it was all this fenced-in area. Yo, you hit it over the fence, home run, bro, and you just run around. It's concrete, so it's easy. You just wear your fucking shoes and go. And then as soon as they put those
Wear
nets
shoes
up,
and go. I hope so.
as soon as they put those tennis court nets up, that was it. You couldn't really do that anymore.
Well, why don't one
But-
day we give Mr. Fuzz a ring and we could do a 2-on-2
Just the
game?
fuzz. Yeah, we'll give him a ring.
Only 2-on-2 game I'm playing is basketball.
Yeah, I'll play basketball. Basketball's fun, but you gotta move around a lot. You gotta be in the zone. I remember
Yeah,
the first
I'm
time
You
fat,
gotta
bro.
be in the zone.
the first time I played basketball. No, like honestly, you really do gotta be in the
Right,
zone. Like
you're
you
not
could
wrong.
be playing the game and you could be like, I don't give a fuck. I remember I was playing at Lee Acadia with my friends for like the first time in a while. Yo, all these kids were there, random motherfuckers, dude. They were just like, yeah, I want to play. Like, oh, let's play. I felt like it was like 1955. Like people are outside playing fucking sports. It was blowing my mind to shit. So anyway. I'm playing this game, dude, and I'm tall as fuck, and I'm skinny, so I'm just, like, running around these modes. Like, it would take a lot of energy out of me, but once you're chilling on one side of the court, you take your breaths, you let the other players play, and then once you're fucking ready to go in and do some shit, when you have to, yo, I was running across the court out like everyone was loving me. I was getting that fucking ball out of these little midgets' hands. Like I was like, "Get the hell out of here, little bitch. Go back to school."
Bro,
know
now
what I'm
you got me in the mood. Now I want. I mean, I really want to play football because football's my sport.
Fuck football.
Football or wiffle ball?
You know what I miss?
I mean, I could play
personally?
basketball, but
I miss personally skateboarding. Like that was really fun.
thought you still skated.
Nah, I always found it fun skating with someone else because
See what happens when
see
you only
them
meet up
doing-
with somebody once a week? Damn. Hold on, I gotta sit up for this.
when you're skateboarding with someone else and you get tired and you're seeing them doing kick flips and fucking
Motivate you.
yeah, you get this motivation. You're like, damn, dude, like I want to do that again. Like I want to do that right now. So you get back up and you do it, and it's like it really gets you in shape too because you're jumping around, you're moving fast. It's
Never
crazy,
been a
and it's a lot of
skateboarder.
fun. It was like it was very creative compared to the other sports. Like other sports, you gotta hit the ball when you're playing baseball. You gotta hit it and run in a fucking
Yeah, and you
circle,
kinda
and
do your
it's
own
like
thing.
you know you're done. But in skateboarding, it's like, nah, dude, I feel like hitting the fucking quarter pipe today, hitting the rail. It's
You
fun.
put
You
your
be
own little
creative.
taste.
You want to go
into it.
back about 15 years? Let's play some wall ball.
Dude, fuck.
Wall
that.
ball's cool. You saying fuck that?
Yo,
I'm
like,
glad
do you do
said-
anything but basketball?
No, I play other like sports. Like soccer's pretty fun.
Yeah, man,
Soccer
dude,
is, but
football
that's.
would be
I
so
feel like
much fun.
soccer's tough if you don't have enough people.
Yeah,
Like, do you have a 2-on-2 soccer game?
Soccer, you know what? I never really ever played that.
I played that
Kickball's
for
my
9
shit.
years.
Like, yo, I
Kickball?
never.
Kickball was my shit.
That's it. We gotta get it. You could do a 2-on-2 kickball game.
Did we talk about
What?
this on the podcast? How we would always play kickball when we were fucking
Kickball.
12?
No, we
is a-
didn't. And you
yeah.
still have the scoreboard out
Because,
there.
like, me and Eddie are cousins, and we were
We're
like best of
cousins.
friends since the beginning of time. And he would always sleep over my house. Yo, we'd eat Sour Patch Kids, drink fucking Coca-Cola, do whatever we gotta do to stay awake. Yo, we would remember when we would put fucking sugar in water bottles and just drink fucking water. How crazy are we?
One time
we
we
didn't know
stayed
what
up.
coffee was back then. We were just fucking, we were just doing that, bro. So we would do that. And we would go out like 5
Sugar
in the
water,
morning.
get your sugar water here.
We would play kickball outside of my backyard, my smallest backyard.
Like
just
6
me and
o'clock
him.
in the
How
morning.
the fuck do you play kickball with 2 people? Ask me and him. We'll give you the rule sheet. We got fucking rules, yo. It was crazy. It was
Ask me
just,
and we have the rules.
you actually just pegged the ball at him to get him out. I think that's what it was like. It was like kickball.
Yeah,
dodgeball.
yeah,
It was fun, dude.
Kickball,
It actually kind of makes sense.
But
dude.
you know
like,
what? It was just so simple. We made fun of it. Bro, there was a time where me and Tyler, we threw a ball on the roof and just made a game out of catching the ball, and it was just so simple
Yeah,
to
because
have
the
fun.
wall
I
was
used to do that.
slanted. You know what
Yeah, I
I'm
used to
saying?
do that
And
with
it
my
would
little
roll
brother.
down. You
I
gotta
throw
catch
the
it.
ball.
and shit.
I mean, he was like this small, so I would just jump over him and just catch it. So like,
Yeah, I
But
forget
yeah, I
what
used
our
to do that
rules
shit.
were, but I mean, it was just so simple to make fun out of stuff.
It's amazing once you don't get into the world of drinking and drugs. You know, all the shit you got to do to have fun because that's what we were doing as kids. You know, you don't fucking. That's why they tell kids don't do drugs until you're like fucking 20 something because then you'll have a
do
good
drugs
time.
until
Then
you're
you'll
20.
actually
But
enjoy
because then
that.
it kind of becomes like,
Because
well, if we're not gonna drink, what are we gonna do? If we're not gonna
'cause
do
we're
this, what are we
grown
gonna
ass
do?
men. Like,
It's
what are we gonna do? No, let's go have a goddamn beer and watch like fucking something.
Football.
It's just the McGregor fight.
football.
McGregor fight, yeah, word. Who guys think's gonna win that?
McGregor.
I want McGregor to win. Really
I'm
bad.
so all team
But
McGregor
I
over
honestly
here.
won't be surprised if Mayweather wins.
Oh, you're a hypocrite, dude.
I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. Yo, boxing is his thing.
I don't know.
I feel like he
Well, you can't
knows
say
what
you-
he's doing, and like remember the Pacquiao fight? How he was just hugging
Yeah, but
Pacquiao
Floyd
the
apparently
whole
said-
fucking time.
See-
I was just like, what is this fucking fight? It pissed
Floyd
me off,
apparently
dude. I was
saying
like,
he's
why are
gonna
you
fight.
hugging him? Like, and that was it. He was getting points. He was getting body points, and I'm like, what? And I was just like, this is retarded. Like,
he
yo,
said
that's
this
what
is the
he's
fight
gonna
the
do to
fans
McGregor.
wanted, though. So he's saying he's not going to play. He's saying he's going to actually fight
Well,
this dude.
we'll
And if
see.
he does,
We'll
McGregor's
see.
taking his head off.
I think so too, because McGregor's a fighter. He's not a hugger. He's a fighter. I seen his highlights and some of his
I
actual
see that. I
fights.
see his highlights.
Because I'm not really into the whole MMA thing.
No, boxing is not.
Not that
what
I'm not
it's
into it,
either.
I just don't watch it. You know, I probably should because it's crazy. I've seen some crazy shit. Just watching it on pay-per-view.
I'm just a
big
huge
fights.
WWE nerd. I'm like one of those massive nerds.
This shit sucks now.
I got
Not what it used to
WWE
be.
Network. It's not.
Yo,
It's not
what
the
was on
Attitude
last
Era.
night? The SummerSlam. You were watching that last night?
Well, I worked late last night, but I caught the last end. I didn't get home till like 9:30 last
He was
night.
watching it.
But
That
no,
shit was
it
on, like,
started.
7 now.
It started at 7.
Yeah, like, what?
And I mean, so I caught the last 2 matches, and I don't know. I just what happened was I used to be when I was a kid. I used to
Yeah,
love
because
it,
it was
man,
amazing.
love it. And then what happened was one night I was chilling with my little sister. She was at that time she was like 7 or 8, and we were just hanging out watching TV. And I'm flipping through the channels, and I saw WWE Raw, and I was like, "Oh, Jay, like, look, this is what I used to watch." So she watched the match, and then she's like, "Can we keep watching this?" I was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "Oh, it's on again on Thursday." So we watched it on Thursday, and it kind of just went, and now I think I'm into it again more than she is. Like, I'm all like, yo, we got to go to this. I got to watch this. I got to plan around this. Like,
I remember you guys went to that.
We just went to one.
I would go to one.
Remember that one you went to that private room for because you knew a guy? You lucky bastard. Yeah, all these motherfucking fans are like, what?
He's the same dude that's going to be at that Paul McCartney concert.
Are we going to that still? No.
I know the first showing, the Monday one,
that didn't happen yet, the Paul McCartney concert?
September 11th and 12th.
Oh.
The 11th, and this has been like this for months, it has been sold out. But I think the 12th still has seats.
One of you, Ty, I mean, you probably don't listen to Kid Cudi. I want Ty to go with me to the Kid Cudi concert.
Yo, I kind of want to go to that. It's in Central Park.
It is.
I don't even care. You want to take a look at acid and just chill?
I'm with it. My boy said Thomas said he was down too, so we with it.
That'd be so crazy, dude.
Just
like
like
acid in the city. That
it's like 100. It's like 80, 90 bucks. Kid Cudi, trippy ass show. It's gonna be lit.
I think I might go to that. What is it? You said $60, $80?
It's
60 to 80. I remember that's what the website said.
Yeah. Because of the fucking stupid fees they hit you with. But yeah, the most is gonna be like 95.
Who?
Yes. Kid Cudi.
See, he still goes. He's still touring.
See, I just really
It's
like.
disrespectful.
I
thought there was one song I liked by him and then he died. I thought.
Nope.
It's because he kept changing his style.
Because he's a fucking amazing artist.
He's just doing what he wants, bro. I guess he's on a good label right now. Is he on his own label?
He's with Kanye. I mean,
he's just with Kanye, so he's able to just, make his own music.
Good music.
Yo, he's not making like the same shit.
Dude,
he's always made.
Don't even tell me you like Kanye either.
I'm not a big fan of Kanye, but I am a big fan of Kid Cudi.
Okay.
And everything he puts.
I'll be very honest with you, Eb. I fucking hate Kanye as a person. He's a goddamn retarded piece of shit.
But he makes amazing music.
I just hate how he's always like, I'm a fucking genius and I do this, and it's like, yo, you're so cocky. Like, go fuck yourself, bro. Like, do what you gotta do and then make it. And if I like it, I'll let you know. But I listened to a few of his songs, and honestly, I'll be honest with you, yo, he was pretty good. Yo, give me a beer too.
Kanye,
Kanye
is
he's
good.
pretty good. Yo, he has actually some really good songs.
You can't take away from him. He is one of the.
He's pretty good. He's good for what he is.
I mean, yeah.
But I'm not like a huge Kanye fan. Like I don't know if I'll ever buy an album of him unless I do one day.
If he makes an album with Kid Cudi or whatever, I'm getting that.
I've actually never listened to a full Kanye album. But if I did, I guarantee you I might like it. Like whatever one I like the most, I might buy. I don't want to.
Graduation is, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Is one of his better ones. A lot of people love. That's the one that has like Stronger on it. Just a couple other ones. I'm not really heavy into him, but I liked his like the Erase Me with Kid Cudi is an amazing song. And if it's anything, they make songs anything like that, which I guarantee they will. It will be an amazing.
I like that one he did with Adam Levine. What was that one? You know it, you motherfucker. Tell me.
Who?
Adam Levine from Maroon 5.
Kid Cudi or Kanye?
What was it? Kanye.
Kanye
did
I
it.
don't know. I'm not that big of a Kanye fan. I like Kid Cudi.
Slow.
Maybe.
I can look it up right now. I just gotta Google their names together and I'll find it. But that was a really good song. Kanye, I'm like a huge fan of the old Kanye.
Oh yeah, well a lot of people are. I mean,
and it's funny to even call him that now, but it's just like he was just better back then. He was just trying to be a good music artist back then. Either that or the game changed too much, and it was like, hey, now you gotta make shit.
Heard him say?
Heard him say, yeah, with Adam Levine. That's a great song.
But I don't know. I've just as soon as I heard he was going on tour, my face lit up, and I was like, I'm going.
No, that's really cool, and it's in Central Park, so that's like
yeah,
really dope. Yeah, like what the fuck? Like, do you even need to get tickets to that? You can just go to the park.
No, it's Central Park. Like it's called like Summer Stage or some shit.
So it's like blocked off and shit, probably.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna go because it's gonna be fucking fantastic.
That would be really dope. I might just go, dude. I mean, I have the money for it.
It's
just
not.
Like, I'm just such a goddamn.
Just listen to his album. Just listen to his album. If you listen to his album, you might.
The one that you were listening to at work, right?
Yeah.
What is it called? Demons, Passion, something
Passion,
else?
Pain, Demon Slaying.
I started with Demons first. I don't know why.
Yeah. I'm good at Passion, Pain, Demon Slaying. The fucking just amazing album. Fucking fantastic. Some songs I'm like, but a lot of the songs I'm like, you're creative. You know what you're doing. Like, a lot of people didn't like that he hums a lot, but I think it's just how he wanted it to sound.
Kid Cudi's mad good, dude. I remember like the first time I started smoking weed, I would listen to some Kid Cudi songs, bro. I remember I would play Skate. You ever play that game on the Xbox?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
And it was just so fun because in that game, like just like how we were talking about the sport before, you're very creative. You can do whatever you want. So when you play those games, you just like free roam, do whatever. So I would like just put my beats on, listen to K Cudi, and you're supposed to be high when you listen to that shit apparently.
Absolutely.
So like the old man on the moon, I'll listen to that.
Dude, that's my
fucking
favorite
feet be shaking. I'd be like, oh my god, this is the best moment of my life. And that was just when I first started.
Every track on that fucking album I could jam out to because I know almost all the words. It's like one of my favorite albums. He's actually the new NBA Live game. He's got a song on there with Pharrell, Surfing. Amazing song.
What's he been doing?
Pharrell? I don't know. I don't listen to him like that. But he's good. I just seen Chance the Rapper is trying to or wants to do a song with Bruno Mars on.
I can't stand that guy as far as I could throw him.
I mean, as far as you could throw him, you could throw him?
Not very far, though.
Chance the Rapper, though, he's pretty good.
I'm talking about Bruno Mars.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
Chance the Rapper still bringing his flavor to the song. So
I just can't stand. The only song I could tolerate that had Bruno Mars in it was Mirrors with Lil Wayne.
It was alright.
I like the one song. I'm pretty sure it was like the Lazy song or some shit.
It's funny because
I was like, oh,
I know why.
Yeah, so they're all like dressed up in like the monkey mask in the video. It's actually I like that song. It's the only song
I know why people don't like Bruno Mars just by his voice. It's like, some people love it, some people hate it. Like for me, it's like I'm kind of on this neutral vibe with it. Like some songs I fucking hate.
Yeah, I mean,
some songs
take away
good.
from anything.
Like 24 Karat, when that shit first came out, when that first dropped, I was like, word, this is a pretty cool song, dude. Like I liked it, but then after you hear it like 20 fucking times on the radio, you're like, all right.
Well, the radio always
radio kills it,
yeah.
And it's unfortunate for him because
the radio does kill you.
People are making memes now. Despacito. They're like. Every time I hear that, and it has like this guy with his ears bleeding, his eyes popping out and shit, I'm like, oh my god.
Bro, because it's the only thing they play,
I don't
man.
listen to radio. I don't listen to radio.
It's been the number one for like I just got an update from the other day. I forgot how long it's been, but it's been pretty long.
The number one listened to or the number one played? Because it's definitely number one played.
It definitely just won something.
I mean, it was a good song. I liked it in the beginning, but then...
I don't even know what
remember I showed it to you. I introduced it to you. I was like, I thought you got to hear this song.
Yeah.
And I never knew Justin Bieber was the one that was in it
either. And that's so funny because when you showed me that, like, no one was listening to that at the time. Like, it didn't even make sense.
No, yeah, because I like listening to the radio, but now it's just like, I feel like every station I flip to, it's just...
the same shit?
Over and over.
It is the same shit. That's why, man. Just think of it like that.
And
radio
like,
only plays one thing.
Even country, man. That's why I mean I love country music, but I just heard these songs so much.
You should see how mad I make my mom every time country music comes on. It's not that I don't like it. It's just that she likes it so much that I just hate on it to piss her off. And whenever some song comes on, I'll start singing to it just to make fun of it. I'm like, you cousin fuckers, and then
he does that.
I just do it to piss her off. I don't disrespect anything anyone does. It's just fun to make people pissed off about a certain thing. So I want to enjoyment out of the little things in life, I guess. But yeah, that's how it happens sometimes.
So yeah, Barcelona. You hear it happening
Barcelona.
in Barcelona. I told you, bro, before the podcast started, I was like, yo, we got 2 seconds of silence. I'm talking about that Barcelona thing. Yo, fucking that dickhead took a goddamn van. I didn't even look at the video. I didn't see anything. I'm just so tired of motherfuckers pretending they're fucking ISIS. Killing people, go fuck your mother. Like it's so annoying. Like how are you gonna take a van and just run people over? Yo, like that happened in New York with the car.
That's the new thing.
Why is that happening?
But why
is
is
it
labeled
like it's
terrorist
this
attack?
year, dude? It's
you know what I think it was?
Is
I think that it was the one person that did it, and everybody's like, well, that's kind of easy.
I think it was because ISIS fucking released a statement saying we're gonna take your buses, we're gonna take your fucking whatever the fuck's that's huge, and we're gonna hijack them, go inside them, and run over your people.
So
and now people are like, wait,
is it confirmed that
that's a really good idea. I'm gonna try that later. And it's like, fuck off.
They're all. They're confirming.
Okay, so they're confirming that they're the ones that are.
Like it wasn't an ISIS ordered attack, but they're pledging their allegiance. They're like the lone wolf.
Because I've heard that, like, this is my first time hearing about like this. I mean, I've seen it, but I'm like, oh, this is probably just the media twisting it into some certain way. So I look at them as a certain perspective. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, the news, in my opinion, yeah, people get their shit from the news, but I think it's all fucking hate. It's never anything good, you know, positive. So that's why we're just slowly going down, in my opinion, because we're always hating on someone or another. No one's ever trying to work together and build something.
Bro, I really hope one day people... see, the burp, it's crazy. But the burp is crazy. I just really hope people one day, like, with the racism, the way things are going today, like, it seems like...
Not even just everything.
As a civilization, we're all kind of like, yo, fuck this. Like, as the people as a whole, not even as people as individuals, because they're always going to have individuals that are like, fuck this shit. I'm going to fucking kill you because you took down my goddamn Robert E. Lee statue. Like, go suck a dick. You know what I'm saying? Go fuck that guy. But I'm talking about people trying to make people whole. Like, we're trying to make everything good again. Like, we got gay people, they have rights now, and that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful fucking thing. They should have had rights from the beginning. He's shaking his head no. Why are you shaking your head no?
Wait, what?
That's because you're religious, right? And, you know, and it's not in the Bible and shit. Like, fuck that.
Wait, I don't understand why.
This is the world that we live in, bro.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're just all born.
These comments,
we're just all
comments, I'm keeping off the podcast.
Look,
why
dude,
not? No,
I want you to say what you gotta say, but I want to say what I want to say first. Like, yo, we're just all born, yo. We are all, 3 of us, will be considered lucky to be born as white men in this world because we don't get shit. Like, I have so many black friends that are like, yeah, it's hard to drive down the street without getting looked at, like, by these cops and getting pulled over for no reason. And it's like, yo, that's fucking terrible. Even as a white guy, for me, I'm like fucking shit. Like, I have like fucking blunts on me. I can't get pulled over. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so
that,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to drive straight and shit. But it's like, oh man, it's just like, it's fucked up. But we live in a hope one day all this racism and everything goes away. Like, it's gonna go away.
I don't think so. No.
I think
racism
it will. Bro, if you look at it this way, yo, we were having slaves in our backyard not that long ago. It wasn't that. It was maybe, what, 100 years ago?
Well, a lot of people
over
are saying now that...
Yo, black people just got rights in, like, the fucking 40s. Am I wrong? 60s. Not even the 60s. Oh, my God, 20 years later. Are you kidding me? The 60s, bro?
20 years later.
Like, my parents were born in the fucking 60s, bro. Yeah, 40s. 40 to 60s. It's 20 years.
Oh, I thought you meant... Like 20 years ago. Oh, I was like, Ty.
From today, yeah, it'll be the 60s from today in 20 years. Yeah, that makes sense. No, but no, it's just fucking crazy to think about how young everything is right now. Like, it's like, yo, black people just kind of got their rights and everything, and then they're chilling. But it's like, you know, when I became born, I never saw there was anything wrong with black people. You know,
kids don't.
It's just how the media betrays
It's not till you become you really like see how society is.
But nowadays, when you look at Facebook and you see these cops just killing black people, it's like, dude, whoa, what are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember that one guy, he was laying down with his hands up and he got shot at. And it was like, why?
Because you
like,
do have those cops.
You got people that are just fucking racist, and it's fucking crazy. But I guarantee you, dude, give it like 50, 60 more years, by the time we're dead, people will fucking actually probably appreciate each other more. Hopefully, by the way things are going now, like, hopefully it progresses even better. And people
I would hope so. But and that's this is what my no was about. Just so you know, my no was not about gays having rights, because you know what? Everybody lives in America. Everybody should have rights. Everybody has their freedoms. That's fine. But it's the fact of how they're going around and flaunting it in such a disrespectful manner and yelling at people.
But I feel like it's only like that because they're getting shamed upon.
No, because you had this was maybe about a year ago when everything first started happening. All you had was this priest walking down the road. A gay guy walked up to him and spit in his face. Like, there's no reason for that. And if you're gonna act like that, then no, then you don't.
No, that's not the wrong. That's not the right behavior to make in that situation. But in the same sense, it's that religion that they're getting shunned upon, and how they're not supposed to go to this church or that church because it's looked down upon. That these people can't love each other for who they are, which I understand because you don't pick who you love. It's never that case.
Although, honestly, this is going to be a bold statement. I think nowadays it's more or less becoming a trend. I think.
If they're influenced from what
I'm not going to lie. When someone sees someone do something, like, all right, this is the thing, you know, that a lot of people.
You hit the nail on the head.
It's their influence.
He just hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm not. I lived with a lesbian my entire life. I mean, I'm not gay, but I respect them.
No, but it's like when you're growing up in a country, like now they got little kid books coming out that it's like the boy who wore a dress. Like, no little kids should be reading this stuff. You let them figure out what they are on their own. You don't give them a book like that.
I mean, it's understandable because when you're young, you're still developing.
You know what's crazy though? If you really look at it from just like just the natural standpoint, bro, it's like all in our brains. Like it's our
Yeah, we
mental
label everything.
brain. Yo, I
It's
was
not like
looking
anyone
at
labels that person
it was
gay.
like Watch Mojo had the top 10 of those movies that depict mental illness, and there was this one movie, I forget what it was called, but it was this dude, a very familiar looking guy, and he had this doll that was with him, a sex doll, and he was pretending like it was a human, and that was like his girlfriend or his wife or something, and then he went to a therapist, and the therapist was telling his family, like, yep, just let the neighborhood know that that is a real person with him, like that's how we have to help him live his life and shit, and it's just like, wait, what?
It's a mental illness.
It's because it's in your brain. Yo, if it's in your brain to just hate black people, like, yo, it's just. What
You ever
the
see
fuck?
those
Like,
shows,
that means
My
you
Strange
were,
Addiction?
You were, yeah.
The one dude was in love with his car. He would freaking
this
hook
one
up with
bitch
his
would
car and
fucking
everything.
eat
It's like,
diapers, yo, with shit
Yeah,
and pissing
yeah.
and it's like, wow, okay, you should just die.
this
because
one
that's
girl
disgusting.
used to drink and like clean herself in bleach. Like it's just it's
See, I don't know. I feel
It's
like
your
that.
fucking brain, bro. And that's the thing. It's because, yo, you were born however you were and you lived your life up until now is the point that we are chilling and we are boys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But before this moment, it's like, yo, we were just co-workers and then nothing before that.
The
It's like
brain
you had
is
a
a
totally different
powerful
life
thing.
than me. And the way you experience shit in life is what affects your brain. And mentally, dude, like, it's crazy.
And I'm gonna make another very bold please let me finish this before you guys.
I'm not going to let you finish this.
Word, fuck
I'm just kidding. I'm going to let you finish it.
It is definitely a mental disorder when it comes to pedophiles. And in a sense,
Usually with that.
I feel bad for them, but I don't when they make the decision to act upon it. Like, look, if for some reason you can't help the way you see it. It's not like it's like, I want to go check out this 11-year-old. It's just like, yeah, that's what your brain is doing. But once you take it as far as
It is,
acting
yo.
upon it, so I do feel bad for these people. But,
It is.
you know, it's...
Yo, it's their fucking brain, and it's unfortunate because what their brain's telling them is right and wrong is the reason why people are like, you're disgusting, you're a fucking freak, and I mean, well, they are, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's like what
I
they,
feel bad.
That's
if
how
you
they
have
get
that
off.
situation
Like, that's
where
how
you
they
feel like
get
you
off,
should,
bro.
there
and
should
it's
always
gross.
be that person.
There should be a therapist involved.
Yeah, exactly.
But I
If
think
you're at
too
that
many people
point,
are embarrassed to come out.
There's nothing wrong with going to therapy. I think I should go.
No, I mean,
my-
too
Going
embarrassed
therapy
to
is
come out
perfectly
with, like...
normal. I never done it, but like, yo, if you do that, like, you never fucking
It
feel
helps
bad
you
about
find
it, dude.
yourself,
Like,
in my opinion, build
because
who
your
you are,
brain-
your
I'm not
character.
saying therapy. I'm saying they're too embarrassed to actually admit the fact that they like...
it's just like, yo,
little
your
kids.
mentality is like so fragile, dude. No matter how you look at it, yo, you can look at something. You know how people want to kill themselves and they have suicidal thoughts? The guy Chester from Linkin Park was talking about this. He's like, I got all these voices in my head. Something that I could easily prevent by thinking about something else, but I don't. And I focus on all this bad shit, and that's just what my brain does. And that's why this man took his own life, because it's just that's what his brain was doing, and you can't control it.
Look at addictions. Look at smoking cigarettes.
And
You know it's absolutely wrong. You know it's killing you, but your brain is like, no, I need this. I want this.
My bad.
And you just succumb to the brain is absolutely powerful. And the way I like to view a lot of things is that your brain is what does all that's wrong. You know, in your heart is where you find what's good. In your heart, you know, I shouldn't be doing this, but the brain just, you know what you kind of get what I'm saying?
You'll know when you're doing something wrong, like when you're feeling guilty. Like I was just telling you before, smoking in front of kids, like smoking pot in front of kids, don't do that. Like, I mean, you can do it if you want to. Like, if you don't care, if you're thinking with your brain, like, whatever, they're not gonna know. But with your heart, when you're thinking with your heart, you're like, dude, they shouldn't see me smoking a blunt. They're kids, they shouldn't see that. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up.
To their heart.
And it's like, oh, a lot of people they got different hearts, they got different feelings. You know, a lot of people are like that. They don't think about it. It's really all in the brain, and the brain's crazy, dude.
It's an
I'm not even gonna lie to you. When I first took acid, is when I really discovered that, because once you start thinking all these different things, you're like, oh my god. That's when I developed like anxiety. Like I knew what anxiety was after I took acid.
Worst
Because once I
feeling.
got that feeling when I was taking that drug,
You
dude,
can't shake it.
and it was like, whoa, it enters this whole world, and you're like, oh my god, this is crazy. So some days, I'm not gonna say I gain anxiety, but like, I'll feel it the tiniest bit, and I'll know, shit, that's what's making all my friends that have anxiety freak out one day, and they're just sitting there like, oh, dude, this is terrible, and it's like, holy fuck.
But you
dude,
know what?
That's your brain.
Here's
doing
the
that
best
to
way
you,
to look
and
at
it's,
anxiety.
oh,
So let's say
crazy.
you have a thought. Let's say you think of something right now, and it kind of gives you anxiety, but you're able to shake it. Now, when you have that thought, take take
ecstasy.
Take acid, and you know how, like you said, it's uncontrollable thoughts. That's exactly how anxiety is. That's what the brain does naturally, and I suffered from it until I got medicine for it, and I have my heart goes out to anybody who suffers with it because it's just.
It's terrible.
I mean, bro, I'll tell you right now.
fun.
Even on this medicine, about 2 weeks ago, I kid you not, I was sitting in work, just talking with the guys, and I think we were talking about sports, absolutely nothing, and just all of a sudden, I felt it's always my legs, they got warm first, and I felt it, and I was like, get the heck out of here. But then I started getting the whole feeling, and I still could not figure out what triggered it. I mean, something obviously did, but sometimes you don't even know what the trigger to it is.
Yeah.
And that's the worst
What are we
part.
talking about?
That was the same day when, remember I texted you, I said, yo, I'm really tired, I don't think I'm going to come over.
Yeah.
That was actually why, bro. I was just freaking out, and I was like, I can't go over if I'm freaking out like this.
Well, no, I never want you to think that, dude, because I'm always here to calm you down. You can get calmed down.
I don't know what I just walked back into, but it's
yeah,
a beloved
let it be known that
anxiety
Ryan
shit.
just went to go take a piss. Yeah, no, I was just telling him, like, yo, when I first took acid, which is, like, a crazy thing to talk about, but it's like, I was doing it to experiment with drugs. I don't really do it anymore, but it was just now, I was like, oh, fuck. You know, it opens parts of your brain you didn't know were there. So that's when I started
Some
feeling
parts
this
that are better left
anxiousness.
closed.
In a sense,
Yeah.
yeah. In a sense.
I mean, if you look at
'cause-
it like that, then yeah. But I mean, there's also a way you can look at it like parts that you're glad that have been open to explore and expand your mind.
Yeah, but I mean, there's some parts of the brain.
But
like,
it's just
you know,
like, it's wild, bro,
I feel
because
like
a
you
lot of
can't
people, when
be
they
afraid of
do
anything.
drugs like that, when they take acid, bro, they'll stop smoking the next day, and then they'll be like, oh my god, I don't need to fucking do this. Like, it'll do good things, but for me, when I had, like, an anxious moment happen in my life while I was on that drug, like, that was it, boom, it opened it up for me. So now when I don't really ever experience it sober, ever, but, like, I know what it is. And if you got anxious, you had an anxiety attack, I'd be like, holy shit, I know what you're going through.
Exactly,
and there's
right?
nothing in the fucking world I can do about it
Oh,
besides
no,
tell you that you're going to
Do
be
you remember
okay,
that one day when we
and
were
if
in
you
the
just
shed
take a
and
couple
I had that
breaths.
horrible anxiety? Tyler couldn't believe it. I had an anxiety attack so bad, ask him, it looked like I was in a shower. Sweat was just pouring down my face. I was shaking. I was in a full-blown attack. Full-blown to the point where I knew he couldn't drive. And I was like, Tyler, you gotta get me home, bro. You gotta drive
remember
me
that,
home.
yeah.
I mean, I was free. I'm like, dude, my heart's like, I think it's gonna come out of my chest. Yeah, that was one of the worst attacks
It's
I've
just
ever had
crazy
in my
because
life.
that is your brain freaking out on
And
you.
it's just
That's
so
your
hard to
brain
reverse
grabbing the
that.
controls and being like, look, we're going to make you feel this
That's
way.
almost what it is. You have no control over
You
what you're
don't.
feeling.
You really don't have any control at some point, but in essence, you kind of do. It's your brain. You could tell yourself, "Listen, bro, just shut up. Like you're good." You
Well,
know?
that's why I've
You
always
just keep
liked
lying to yourself,
alcohol
telling yourself,
over
like,
other
you're gonna be
drugs,
all
because
right,
I feel
you're
like
gonna be okay.
alcohol, you can
alcohol's
control
not a
yourself.
drug, but okay.
Alcohol's considered a drug. It's a legal drug.
Yeah.
At one point, it was
It's
illegal.
legal because it ain't that bad compared to
look
other
at it
shit.
as
It doesn't
a
take you. It
drug.
doesn't make you
No,
feel
but-
like you're on Mars.
I can
when
see
You
take
have
it,
more
like,
deaths
you know?
than alcohol than you do pot.
Well, absolutely. There's like no deaths in pot. but
Well, pot's fucking nothing, dude. I mean, pot just
You
gets
know the
high.
history of
once
pot?
you get a once you
it's
get a tolerance
amazing.
to that,
That's what I know.
Do you know why they actually made it illegal in this country?
I feel like I do. Once you tell me, I'll be like, yeah.
It started off, and you're going
Medical
way back.
reasons.
No, the Mexicans, when they were first immigrating over here, that was their thing. That was their culture.
What?
And the
It's
country,
really
we didn't like that they were bringing their culture over here. We wanted this to be America.
Of
course.
So they made it illegal,
Arrogant.
and ever since then, it's been illegal.
Was that
And
really
they-
the reason? I'm feeling.
Yeah,
like,
no, I had to do a research project on it.
I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I'll come
I feel
back
like it had
you
something to do
next
with the
week
hemp
with
plants,
facts.
and it was the paper industry, and it's very easy to print shit on hemp. Like you can make paper out of hemp.
I see
And
hemp
you
energy
can,
on
and people
it,
are like,
so
nope,
that-
we're banning that. If you ban hemp, you're banning pot, and that's why you can't make fucking wool. You can't make.
I just don't
clothes out of
understand the whole
hemp.
point
It's
of
amazing the shit
banning
you
it.
can make out of that plant. Like that plant is more than just getting high, dude. You can
Why
do
are
a
we
lot of shit.
banding
It's
it? Like, I
fucking
mean,
wild.
it helps
It's banned.
injuries. It helps
And there are so
Bro,
many
20
medical-
years from now, everyone's gonna be like, you're
Yeah,
gonna have a
but-
child, and they're gonna be like, weed was a legal one. That's gonna be history to them. They're gonna be like, what? Weed
I
was
just
a
don't
legal one day? And it's like, yeah,
understand
because
what's
people are
so
fucking
bad
assholes.
about it. Like honestly, I don't. Oh my god, it's
Fucking
weed. Like,
Speaking of fucking being fine, I'm gonna go take a piss.
word, I had to open
Be
this
extra
up.
fine. Oh shit.
But yeah, just don't understand the whole point of saying weed is illegal. I mean, I don't get why people go to jail for like selling it. Like, I understand why, like, but if that...
What I don't get is, like, you're in New Jersey, and if you smoke it, you can get a fine or something. But then you go to Colorado, and you can smoke it legally. It's like, it should just be one thing.
It's a money market on top of that. You could tax it, and say you tax it 15%, people are still going to buy it from somewhere that it's legally bought. You could still put on how you can't drink and drive. They could still put laws and restrictions on to where you can't drive while you're high. You can't do this while you're high. You can't smoke it in public.
Yeah, just like they have the regulations on alcohol.
Exactly. You can't go and be fucking wasted walking down the boardwalk. Like, well, you shouldn't be walking down this boardwalk smoking a blunt, which is understandable.
Absolutely.
But there's no reason. How much did Colorado fucking make? If you look at when it
even the crime has dropped.
Because it's high.
Did you hear about that in Denver, Colorado? That church that they have.
I didn't hear.
Ty, did you hear about that?
What?
The church that they have in Denver, the pot church.
That's amazing.
Oh wait, no, I did, and it's the religion. It's
religion,
a religion
yeah.
to smoke weed, and they're like, "Yep, here you go.
Sign
You'll
me
be
the
a
fuck
dime."
No, here,
you ever watch
here's what
Super
Sign
High
me
Me?
the
It's in
fuck
Super
up.
High Me.
I
with Doug
saw it
Benson.
on. I saw it on the news
that was
last
where I heard
night.
that.
They actually said, the founder of it said, they don't label themselves
I'm sorry. Can you beer me? I just got up.
They don't label themselves a religion. They label themselves as a supplement to religion. So they feel like you could go to that church and smoke weed and religiously enhance your feeling. So whether you're Catholic, you're Jewish, you're Muslim, you just go there, because there's no preaching involved. It's
Where's
just
this
you
at?
go
Los
there.
Angeles, right?
No, the one I saw last night was in Denver, Colorado.
Well, it can be there now. Yeah, it
So,
can
but,
be. Yeah, I was watching Super High Me with Doug Benson. You know, getting Doug with high.
Yeah.
That dude.
Yep.
He was he made a movie about that. Like, it was like nothing but not smoking weed for 30 days and then smoking weed for 30 days. I think the hardest part of that movie is not smoking weed for 30 days.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like,
Absolutely.
I mean,
You always get that urge.
oh fuck, dude, that'd be crazy. But I mean, if you're doing it for a movie,
Yeah,
that'd
making
be
some money, I would do it. If you were like, yo, Ryan, stop smoking weed for 30 days.
because there's just some days
For the
where
money, absolutely.
Yo, there's
Like,
just some
alright.
days, am I wrong, bro, where you're just like, yo,
I need a blunt.
I need a blunt.
Facts.
Yes,
Almost every
you
day.
took the words out of my mouth, bro.
I need a
I was
blunt.
like, yo, there's just some days where you're like, yo, I fucking just need it. And even if you don't have it, you'll be okay.
Dude, it calms me
but
down.
you'll be better off
In
with
all
the
honesty.
blunt. And it'd be so much fucking nicer if you just...
See, and like, because I don't smoke, but my my relation to that would be like, I understand, like, there's just some days, mostly after
Where
a
you
hard
wanna
day
go,
at work, where it's
cigarette?
just like, you know what, I don't want to get drunk, but I just need a beer. I just need a beer to just
Oh,
chill
yeah,
out.
yo,
you know
honestly,
what I'm saying?
I think the coolest part about the world is that if your weed dealer can't give you pot that one day, you can just go to the store and buy some beer. It's not the same thing, but it's, you know, it's
Well, did you
tackling-
know
it's
you
tackling
can
something.
smoke the hops that are in beer? And you get a hot, well, it would be like a drunk off.
Is that what the LA Beast was doing when he would take the bike pump and pump the beer in a cup and then he would get high and he would just smoke the beer?
What?
Yeah, no, he took a bike pump to it and it was crazy.
I know what you're
He pressed
talking
all
about.
the hops or something. It did something.
No,
and he
no,
just- And he hit it and then he was blowing smoke out of his mouth from beer. So he was actually getting drunk.
The hops are a leaf.
I don't know.
The
That's
hops
weird, yeah.
are an actual leaf. I'll show you a picture of it. And what they do is they grind these hops up, and however they make beer, and they put the hops into the beer. So the hops is what gives you the. So that's why if you get a beer with a, you'll hear people be like, "Oh, that's a hoppy beer." It really hits you harder. A lot of your craft beers are like that. Those strong ales, the
I
pale
just
ales.
started drinking beer recently.
Oh, your
Couple
ales
months.
are like that, and that's why you get that nasty taste in
I
your
hear
mouth.
ale all the time in Game of Thrones.
Yo, I don't know if you've ever been to the best market to get beer. But I was just
I
there
worked
the other
there.
day getting.
I used to work there, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
You know how much it is to
Look at
build
this.
your own
That's a hop.
six-pack?
I want to say like between $7 and $12.
Oh yeah, so it is expensive.
Here's
I was
how.
Because you
thinking-
pan pick what you want.
You pick, yeah, yo, you can pick whatever. Yo,
Hops.
it's crazy. That's what they look like with the green.
And you
green
just
plants.
people grind them up.
They look like green potatoes to the people listening to me. that's what.
Let me try to get a good picture of a hop.
I don't know. I mean, alcohol, I feel like it's easier to
There's a
get
hop right
addicted
there.
to alcohol than it is weed.
Alcohol is so crazy, bro. Because I'm drinking a
Right there.
Budweiser and you are drinking a Miller. That
Right.
looks like a fucking nug.
That's what I'm saying.
That looks like
That's
a
the
pot
blunt,
nug.
yo.
No, but like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you're drinking Miller Lite, I'm drinking Budweiser, and it's like we got these different tastes, but we're still going to the same place. It's like, yo, you could take that beer taste and do whatever you want with it, and it's fucking awesome. It's actually kind of like weird, but at the same time, it's like I want to make my own beer, but I know it's never
pot
going to
versus
be
alcohol. I'm always gonna go with pot
What?
though.
You can. They have places where you
They
can
have
go
a
and make
machine
your own
and you can
beer.
do it in your house. That's what I was thinking about.
Oh, I was gonna say because there's places you can go, you can make your own wine,
Yeah, so
which is something I've always wanted to do because I've kind of since I've had this whole life change.
I want to make my own strain.
I've kind of been liking and getting into like tasting different wines. Not like your classic wine tasting where you shake the glass and you smell it, but like just like trying different wines. I'm really liking wine.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I would love
Wine's
to
not
go.
bad. Wine's not
And
bad.
I think it's just awesome that
I just
this
don't like
wine.
Moscato is my shit.
I don't like getting drunk off wine.
I hate the hangovers off of wine.
Moscato. I drank a whole bottle.
I like sipping on
14,
wine.
16.
Wine tastes pretty good. What was that Pinot Grigio you had that one time? You were bringing over. That was nice.
Pinot Grigio is good. The Cabot though, I only like the Cabot Pinot Grigio. And by the way, that wine you gave me was awesome.
I
yeah,
imagine.
They're
They're
gone-
gone,
no,
dude, the
Like I
first
said,
bottle was gone that night. I
What
was like,
kind
this is
of wine
great.
did you give him? I remember you put that in the group chat. You're like, I'm gonna buy this man wine.
I
And
didn't
was
buy
like, I
many
thought you were
wine.
just fucking lying or something.
No, he
No.
gave me some good wine too. It was
Yeah,
really
my
good.
mom-
What
My
kind of
mom
wine was it?
goes to Atlantic City. They gave her free wine. She brought 2 back. It's been sitting in her house, and she was like, "You know,
Oh,
that
so
drinks
you
wine."
just
And I
took
was
that.
like,
If you
I-
ever have any wine that's just laying around, just give me a
I was like, I know. Actually, I do know someone that drinks wine.
I mean, I'm always down to drink wine. Because honestly, now I'm going to get into my little girly side of me. I love sitting down. Like, sometimes I'm just in the mood to sit down and watch TV and just have a glass of wine and just relax. It's just a relax. Or, this gets really bad. I like to drink a glass of wine and read a book. And I'm like, this is great. This is
Yo,
awesome.
I honestly envy that. Like some girls that like I talk to before I bang them, they'll always be like, yeah.
Before I bang
You
them.
gotta talk to them before you bang. Unless you
yeah,
just want to
dude.
like be silent and fuck them.
Yeah.
That's cool. But no.
I mean,
But they would be
that's
like,
what-
yeah,
that's
I
you.
read books, I do this. I'm like, wait, you read books? That just instantly turns me on. Because I can't do
They're
that.
smart or something. You're
No,
like,
not even that.
whoa.
It's just like I'll read like a page of a book, bro, and I'll be like, "What did I just read?" And it sucks, dude, because it's like
I like reading.
I would love to read Stephen King's It before I see that movie, so I could be like, "Yo, what
I'm gonna-
happened in that book?" And you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm
you
gonna
know,
nerd out on you. I'm reading Game of Thrones after I finish it. Like that's what's going down.
Yo, I just heard some shit that they fucking killed off a huge main character in
They-
Game of
dude,
Thrones. And
they
that's
did,
spoiler.
but
I don't want to know
I
who
don't-
it is because I want to get into that
Wow,
show.
dude, it's what The Walking Dead could have been.
The Walking Dead killed itself.
Dude, no,
And
but
it
Game of
is, though.
It
Thrones,
low-key
there's
did.
White Walkers.
It's because
and
they
they're
keep
the most
going to the
gangster shit
comics, I
ever.
guess, because that fucking dude Robert Kirkman was just like, oh yeah, let's just keep him out of prison.
Yeah, but
for
I feel like it
9 seasons.
started
Like,
off
what?
so well, but then it
Season
just
5.
became...
Game of Thrones, episode like 8. It's called Hard Home. It is the best episode of a TV show I've seen in like the past 10 years.
Wait, what is it? Season what?
Like 5.
Oh yeah.
But it's fucking amazing. I'm telling you, like with this show,
But it's a good show, right? I keep hearing it's a good show. I'm gonna just
I
watch it.
judged it until I started watching it. And some guy came in the other day and he's like, "Oh, like I just watched it. I was watching Breaking Bad." And I'm like, "You watch Breaking Bad?" I'm like, "Yes, it's an amazing show." He said he stopped at season 5 or 4, and he didn't know that there was even a season 5. So he started watching the season 5.
Yeah,
and
because
he's
yo,
like,
when you're done watching,
he's like, "I
season
thought he
4,
killed Gus," and that was it.
That was it. Yeah, bro. People in the comments, I didn't even like know this on YouTube when you would watch Walter White kills Gus or whatever. Right? That the fucking 4th season. Spoiler alert. Sorry, people, but
It's fucking
you know,
7
just-
years.
Look,
just
old.
if
wait-
nobody's
wait-
seen Breaking Bad by now...
wait a couple months and watch Breaking Bad. You'll forget what I said. But anyway, when you see that scene, a lot of people are like, "Yo, that could have been the ending," but it wasn't the ending.
You know?
And it was kind of cool how it wasn't the ending. But at the same time, after watching season 5, I'm like, oh, if that was the ending, done, bro, dude. You put the fucking salt on the steak, perfect timing, bro. You.
But I'm gonna say that
Yo, it was
what they ended it at,
Was
you could revive it if you wanted to.
You could.
I personally
Give it
did
20
not
years.
like the ending.
Give
Did
it
not
20
like the
years, they'll
ending
be like
of Breaking
Breaking
Bad.
Bad.
What
too.
the ending of when Walter White has the shit come out? the
Woo,
car?
I'm spoiled.
I did not like the ending of Breaking Bad. I was like, is this really how they're ending the show?
I think it was.
Honestly, I like the ending of that because it
I'd much rather
it
that
kind of
than
did leave you
before.
with questions, right? You're kind of still like, yo, wait, what's going on? But you know,
I absolutely wanted to cry
it was
over.
it was the end of the empire. It was like it was
Well,
done.
it could
You had to
have
come
done
to an
more.
end.
So
It could have
was
done more
like-
than 5 seasons. They could have added some more.
It had to come
I
to an
feel-
end.
Well, just like what Workaholics said, even though it's a comedic show on Comedy Central.
Shouts out to them.
Shouts out to them.
I'm gonna message that guy. Remember I said I would message him?
Blake, you got it. He's the only one that answers you.
I'm gonna
Everyone
message
else is
him.
too fucking quote unquote famous to answer you. But anyway, Workaholics, they ended it at season 7 because they're like, you know what, we're doing a really good job. This is like the peak of what we're doing. Let's just end it here so it's actually a good show rather than it just being this dragged out fucking thing. And it's just, you know, that's what that came out to be. And I'm happy they did that because now they can work on movies, they can work on other things, and it's still them, and it's still their comedy, it's still their humor. It's just not Workaholics. And I can gladly say that I could go and watch any Workaholics episode and be like, yo, that shit's awesome.
You know what me and
it's
you have to
just
catch
nice.
up on?
What?
It's Always Sunny.
Yep, I knew it. I was waiting for it.
Well, I already seen all of that. But for you got to see season 12. And
13.
what pisses me off
12. I don't know
What
why.
pisses me off is because I see these commercials for The Walking Dead, like season 7's coming out on
Fuck The
DVD
Walking
like
Dead.
next month, right? So that's gonna be on Netflix next month. All I'm saying is like, what about It's Always Sunny? Like, when's that going on DVD season 12? When am I gonna see that on Netflix? Like, that has to. I guarantee you that.
I know, they're really lagging.
That's
on
gonna go on Netflix when
Or
the new
Hulu.
season comes out.
it.
Netflix
And me and you
or
are going to binge watch it. I'm going to make you binge watch it with me.
Honestly, it'll only be one. It'd be good for one reason, just for the fact that like
It gets you back.
The newer season, like if you see a couple episodes, no, if you miss a couple episodes, you can watch them and be like, all right, word, I
That's
caught
what I
up
do
on
with
3
Game of
episodes.
Thrones.
Because you can watch 3 episodes in like fucking
Hour
a
and a half.
day. And a guy
Maybe
can
even
get
an
it,
hour
maybe-
because they're about 20 minutes.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, they're not long.
Oh,
Because they're a
20
half
minutes? I always
hour
thought
on
they were
TV, but you got to think
hour.
of the commercial. No.
I always thought they were.
I
hour.
hate shows that are an
Really?
hour.
Bro.
You know what, though?
Don't say that. Don't say that. Game of Thrones.
Nah.
is an hour.
And I gotta
No.
say, I know neither of
Kill
you
the
have
game.
seen
And
it,
Power?
but I cannot
Sons of Anarchy.
tell you how good that show is. I can't
I
tell
can't
you
get
how
into
good
it
that show is.
Look,
You
shows
have
die
to
out.
watch about 4 episodes, and it really
Look,
picks
I
up.
don't even want to sound like a dick. I just don't think biker gangs are cool. I didn't play Grand Theft Auto 4 the Battle.
Yeah, but no, it's not- it's just
the
there's
Lost
so
in
much
game,
more than the
when they would
bikers.
drive by. Yo, I know.
I
Just
didn't
like
play
people,
that. I
just
was-
like people who are like, I don't
fucking-
think zombies are cool, but it's
The
like Walking Dead
Dead-
is so much more than
The Walking
zombies.
Yeah,
Dead
but-
isn't about zombies, right? But it's
So,
still like at the end of the day,
You
it's
like
yo,
drugs and you like guns and
I
you
like,
like
whoa.
no, you know, it's really just like they get involved with the cartel and with street gangs, and there's so much into the show.
Yeah, I shouldn't be a dick about it, but maybe I should see it. But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, there's so many shows I want to catch up on the Game of Thrones and watch that. But like,
Phenomenal.
I don't know.
Watch
I don't even
Power.
know
Do
if
you
I
watch
like
Power?
that because
Do you watch Power?
no, I should.
Woo!
Watch that.
What? You don't watch Power, man? That dude, what they just did last episode is fucking crazy. I'm not gonna spoil it, but
Nah, we
watch
shouldn't
that
spoil
shit.
anything on this podcast.
Yeah,
We
I
shouldn't-
apologize
we
if
shouldn't,
anything you heard we have spoiled.
We totally fucked up Breaking Bad for a couple people, but it's
Yeah, whatever. Shit
It's
happens.
alright.
But
You'll
definitely check
forget
out
about
Power.
it.
Ballers with The Rock is amazing. It's about football, and he like manages like his the finances of other players because he fucked up when he was in the league.
Reminds me of that other football movie that he made.
The Pacifier? No, I'm kidding.
That was-
No, that was
That's
with
like-
Vin Diesel.
That's like the only fucking movie I saw about him.
That was with
That's Vin
no,
Diesel.
yeah,
When
Vin
I
Diesel
was-
was in that. What the hell was
No.
the Rock in? Oh, it was like the
Fast and
babysitter or
Furious,
something like
Is
that.
that considered racist that I think Vin Diesel looks like The Rock?
No, they're both
No,
white.
not at all. I mean, they're both big. And you know
Oh, they're both white just because they're white is not racist?
Mm-mm.
What? What? What happened?
It would have been racist if you said the two black people looked alike.
Dude, I'm not even. I'm
Like
concerned
Samuel
about
L.
what-
Jackson and Morgan Freeman.
Oh, the Pat. No, not
Well,
the
they do look the
Pacifier.
same. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
know what you're talking about. That little
I'm just
girl.
kidding.
That little girl. Oh, what is that called?
Is it the babysitter?
It's not the babysitter. Oh, but he's like a football star, and he like.
Yeah, it's the babysitter's
Oh.
little girl.
But that's his daughter, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is.
Oh, what is that movie called? I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm
The
looking
B.
it up.
I think it starts with a B.
I don't think maybe. The Rock.
Speaking of those, I like the Longest Yard too with Adam Sandler.
That's an amazing movie. But
You
no,
broke
that's
it
actually
in my
that's actually a
nose.
remake of the
Of the
original.
original one with
Yeah.
what's his
Burt
face in it?
Reynolds.
Burt
Yeah.
Reynolds.
The original was actually
Joey
pretty good,
Diaz
too.
is in that movie, The Longest Yard.
Oh yeah, he was.
A little bit. I'm so happy he didn't go for like a movie guy. and he went for more of that comedic route to be himself rather than be someone else.
I heard, speaking of movie guys, I heard Jim Carrey's like, becoming an artist now.
He's done
What?
for the most part.
Yeah.
Well, nah.
I mean, I didn't really like him. You know, a lot of people are like, "Oh my
man,
god,
I
how
love
do you not like
Jim
Jim
Carrey.
Carrey?"
He was my
Tyler,
shit.
it was that he was who
He
Tyler
was my
looked up
shit,
to.
but honestly, if you look at him now, it's like, yo, he's so old. It's just like, do whatever you want.
Yeah, but Adam Sandler's still
It's
going
like,
at it.
yeah, but Adam Sandler's like almost
Oh,
a
the game
sellout.
plan.
It's like, bro,
I thought it was me.
That's the game plan. It's called. That's with the little girl.
That was a good
I
movie.
heard that.
Yeah, I've watched that movie before.
But yeah, no,
Way to go.
Jim Carrey had a daughter too that was on The Voice not too long ago.
She did, yeah. She was really good.
You remember her? Yeah, she
You
was
best
Pretty
movie
hot too, which is
I
weird.
know, damn.
Drinking to that, boys.
Yeah, I'm giving myself a little bit of a splurge today. It's been a while. Finally starting to come out of the rut that I
Pussy
was in.
stage. Pussy.
Yo, this guy, I think he wants to square up outside right now. No,
alright.
you know what we should do though, between the three of us or even more, because I love it, even though I get my ass whooped. I would love to box. I used to love boxing kids when I was a kid, but
Yo, I
it's
feel
so
like
hard to find
such
somebody.
a-
Like, you could never go to somebody's house and be like, "Yo, you got a pair of boxing gloves?" Because
Yeah.
most people don't.
I felt like such a
Do you?
pussy the other night.
You got two
Like
pairs?
it wasn't even the other night. It was a couple weeks ago. When my boy was coming over from the States. I think I was just talking about him like earlier in the podcast. He had to box this kid. He was boxing this dude who was like this fucking quote unquote like it was like this fight that was like talked about for months. So here
It was
they are.
hyped up, man.
Yeah.
We was out there.
Yeah,
We was ready
dude.
to see
And
this
it's
shit.
funny because the kid Dave was like, "Yeah, dude, I had work today, so I'm really tired. I don't want to do it." But he ended up doing it anyway. And then, like, I hate to say it, but he ended up winning. And only because, like,
Damn.
the rule is if you start bleeding, you're out. So it doesn't matter what happened. If you just start having a little bit of blood, like, it's done.
That's
because
it.
it's just a friendly fucking boxing
Okay.
match. You know, if you
Alright.
start bleeding, it's fucked. You know what I'm saying? If I was boxing you, I don't give a shit. I'll wait till you're dead till I win. All right, because you
Whoa.
motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright.
Nah, we're boys.
Okay,
We're
I was
boys.
about to say, I don't know how I feel about that. We fight to the death? Alright.
Nah, then after that match happened, someone called me out to box, and I was like, damn, yo, and this sucks because it was 10 at night, and I had...
You ain't want to put the gloves on,
Yo,
man.
it was just 10 at night, and I had work at 3 in the morning, so I was like, yo, I still gotta go to bed.
He just
It sucks. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It sounds like an excuse, but I
You
just
ain't
felt
wanna
like
put the
such a
gloves on.
bitch because I would have boxed him, dude.
Well, I'm not
boxed
gonna
him
lie.
right now.
Even if we had boxing gloves, I wouldn't do that.
I just want to be
too.
awake. I want to be awake and know that
I
I got
want
shit
to be
do.
awake and knock
I
the
ju-
fuck out.
I just
Remember
want to know
when we
I
used
ain't
to
got
slap
shit
box?
to do tomorrow. I just want to make sure I'm good tomorrow. I can just relax if I get my
Chill.
ass kicked or something. I'm like, all right,
Violence
whatever.
is
You know?
never the answer.
Even that, I'll just be like, whatever, you know, because I know I'll be okay. I'll be fine. But it's
No.
just a fun little boxing match, and I just felt like such a bitch
It is-
because he wanted to
it's-
box me
boxing
really bad,
is
and I
fun.
said, I can't.
Especially when you're doing it, you know, in a just a friendly manner. You know, it's like
Never.
Yeah,
can.
it's
never
cool.
stays friendly. Someone always gets some type of.
No, if they hit you the wrong way, you're like, what the fuck?
well, no, I'm not gonna lie.
Chin,
Like
you're
if
gonna be
we
like-
were gonna go and box, and then you hit me with a freaking low blow, that kind of pissed me off. Man.
I'm
This
not
is
talking,
boxing,
I'm talking
bro.
about clean. Like,
No, if you give me a clean hit and we're boxing, like, what do you want me to say?
Nah, because when you get hit and you get hyped, you be like, he just hit me. Like, let's get it. Like, this just got serious as fuck real quick.
Yeah, I love to box. There's so much stuff I would love to do,
We should
and I'm
get the
probably
gloves.
never gonna.
We
don't
can
have
invest.
gloves.
We can buy
That's
them.
why I
Like,
said we should get the
fucking
gloves.
40, probably like $6 for like 2 pairs.
I know boxing gloves are expensive. Might as well just make your own with a pillow.
Okay, that sounds really no. I'd rather not.
You
but it's-
can.
I mean, yeah, but who
It'll
wants
still
to?
suck.
Let's go, guys! I got a pillow.
Yo,
on
that
my
would
hands.
actually like probably hurt a lot with a
Try.
pillow.
Well,
I
I
feel
feel
like
you in the face with a pillow. Let's
For a
find out.
boxing glove, isn't it just like foam in there? So
No.
it's like nice.
That's a lot harder than foam.
Oh yeah, it is.
Boxing
Uh,
gloves are hard. They really are.
Yeah.
And MMA gloves, they might as well not
They
even
just
wear
protect your
gloves.
knuckles, right? That's all it really
Pretty
does.
much, yeah.
Going for the knockout real quick. I am super about Saturday though. I can't wait to see that fight.
Should be a good one, man.
I'm hoping.
Just think about it. The next time we do a podcast, we'll know who fucking wins
And I'm gonna
the
put my
fight.
input on the fight because I'm gonna watch the shit out of that fight.
Yeah, I gotta go to a bar and watch it 'cause I'm on vacation.
Good luck. You know what the cover charge is going to be in a bar?
$5.
Yeah,
Come
right.
on.
For the Pacquiao and Mayweather, I know like Buffalo Wild Wings was charging $50 a head.
I'm
Because
just
you got to think. Okay, so it's $100 for us, right? Let's just say they're paying
$100 in HD.
For every TV that they have in the place that's putting it on.
Unless they got the TVs hooked up to the same box. Very easy to do that nowadays with technology, bro.
Dude, the bars want the money. You think they're gonna charge $5?
They do, but at the end of the day, it's like, yo, they could make it more money if it was less.
They're definitely gonna overcharge because it's McGregor.
But they gotta even it out. Like how many people?
Park East down here, Park East, I heard was charging almost $75 for the Mayweather pack. Yeah.
Really? I'm probably better off just buying it in the hotel
But
room.
Park East also gave you, I think they gave you a buffet with it, so it's kind of like, alright, like I get free food.
Well, I mean, I would hope so. We're paying $75 fucking dollars, and it's only 100 watching at my house. That was just what I would hope. So if not, I'd be kind of upset.
Yo, bars make a killer because you got to think they're charging the cover charge.
Well, just think how much money
beer,
this
plus
fight's
the
making.
food, plus
this fight's making them.
Oh yeah, because for every,
food.
I think it might be for every box. I don't think it's every TV. I think it's every box you have. You got to pay the charge. But bars have different packages, so I don't know how, because they have like the sports packages. So I don't know how it works.
Me either. So I couldn't tell you.
All I know is that when it comes to a bar, the liquor license is almost like $200,000 a year.
And you can get a hefty fine too if you get caught.
If you get caught selling underage, oh boy.
I know, that's a big
Tyler.
What? Alright.
Way to just throw it out there.
Well, I think
I think it's bedtime, so.
What's our time?
1:20.
Wow. Alright, guys. That's pretty good.
Pretty good podcast for today.
Alright, let's
I
not talk
enjoy
about the podcast on the podcast.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Fuck these. I don't give a fuck who here.
Oh, wait, we're making a podcast?
Although,
Oh,
if
alright.
anybody ever made it this far, I'd be
Suck a
pretty.
fucking dick. Fuck you if you don't like us. Go eat a dick. Peace out, guys.
Don't just
No
suck
bullshit.
a dick, suck two dicks if you don't like us. Alright, have a good day. I'm Ty.
I'm right.
I'm Ed.
This was No Bullshit.
Go fuck yourself.
And wait till episode 10 because we're going to do some crazy shit. We might even get naked, but you're not going to see it because we're
I'm
on
half
audio.
naked already.
He's actually almost naked. Alright, so we'll see you guys later.
Fuck you.